Welcome to my page. This is Dreams here, and today I'll be teaching you on how to format your laptop, any laptop of your kind. Today I'm using an HP laptop, HP 2000, running on 320 gig HDD. So the boot menu for HP is always F9. Once you press the F9 button, it will bring out the list of the external or internal attached parameters. Do you get, or peripherals, as you like it, on the type of storage you are using, maybe an HDD storage or an SSD. That determines how fast your laptop will run. For this kind of laptop, I'm using a 320 gig HDD. That's why the laptop is kind of slow like this. But if you are using an SSD, it will be very fast and spontaneous. All these things can just take, like, let's say 30 minutes. But for an HDD, it might even sometimes take up to an hour or an hour plus. Do you get? So, and for you to load from that flash, it must contain the Windows OS file. It must contain it. So here it's getting kind of loading. It's loading. So after this stage, it brings on steps for you to follow, and it's kind of straightforward, but can be tricky sometimes. So you have to be calm, cool, and know what you are doing. So here it will bring out the next step for you. If you are loading the kind of English you want, something like that, it will bring it out. And then all you just have to do is just to click on next. Just have to click on next. After clicking on that, it will load for some minutes and ask you to install. Then install. This stage, it's called the first stage. We call it the first stage. The first stage is where the OS file begin to load on your laptop. And so in this stage, you don't want to interrupt it. Anything, maybe cottage of power supply or something like that, you don't want to give chance to it or give space to it, because if you do, this thing will not move. It will stop and then ask you to go back from the beginning. And that's kind of a waste of time and space and everything and energy. So you allow the setup to go, and then it's bring out this space for activation. For here, I clicked on I don't have an activation key, but if you have an activation key type of code, you can put it in. And here it brings out a list rather of what you can install on your laptop, 84 and 64 bits. If your laptop is on 64 bit, click on. If your laptop is 84 bits supported, you can also click on it. And then here it asks you to go on maybe you want a custom, you want just an OS, or you want it to be upgradable. So anyone you like, you choose it. But for me, I choose custom. And then this is the partition table. This place is kind of tricky. I'll still do a video on how you can just load on your laptop, so in case you forget your password or something like that. So this place, you have to delete all the partition, you create new, just as I did here, and then you wait for it. You format the partition so that you don't want anything of such. You don't want anything of maybe virus or anything to happen to your laptop again. You format the whole hard drive. OS has made it possible for you to do that. So here you have to just wait for it to begin to load. This is 0, we count down to 100. So once it's done to 100, the installing features, everything will be done also, and then it will proceed to the next level. This place is what we call the second stage. It will take some time for it to load, and then after loading, it might go off just like this for a while, and then it will come back on, and then load for some minutes. Boom, it will ask you to now set everything, the language, the keyboard, and then some other parameters. If you want to use the OS, Cantona, something like that, just like you have Siri on iPhone, so you can also use Cantona on OS for it to load on Windows 10. So you have to follow my procedures and protocols like this. When you get to the network step, you just have to click on I don't have a network. It will bring it out here. You click on continue with limited services, and then Here you have to click on accept. You don't have any other choice. Just click on accept, and then on like that. Just follow this step, and then boom, it's there. Allow it to load for some minutes. It will tell you don't switch off your laptop. This might take several minutes. Like I said, this depends on the storage you are using. If you are using an SSD, be sure to have a fast connection. It just enters Windows for you straight up. And that is how you can format your laptop without any issue. Thank you. Follow me for more techs and tips like this.